Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we've got a very important topic that needs to be raised, and this is in regards to Bone's listings. Okay, as we all know, right now we are still waiting for those big listings. You know, those listings that will absolutely skyrocket Bone's price. You know, we're looking for Binance and all the big names. You guys know these names. You know exactly what's going to happen. You know how that's going to push them up a few dollars up, and it's going to create greatness. But at the moment, okay, let me make it very clear to you, we're still not in that position where we have that main utility because we are in beta, so we're testing out SHIBARIUM. So Bone really doesn't present or represent anything as of now. It does represent something in the future. That's the gas token for SHIBARIUM, but because SHIBARIUM is in testing phase, it doesn't really have anything behind it. Okay, so it is important to understand that for Bone to be listed, it still needs to provide something. It still needs to prove itself, and I guess the exchanges that are listing Bone is because they have a lot of faith. They do understand the fuller picture, but some exchanges are kind of, you know, a little bit more skeptical, and they tend to wait more. They want something there, you know, so they can see it on the table rather than just words. And I get it, it's normal. It's because they have the power. I mean, at the end of the day, look at Binance. Everyone who wishes to be listed on Binance, why should they just list Bone just like that randomly? It just you know, for them it doesn't even make sense, because at the end of the day they can. You understand? They're too big to fail, and they can do it if they want to. Okay, they don't need to rush in. They have the volume, they have the contacts, they have everything, and they know that we will come to them and beg them to be listed. It's normal. It's how it works. Okay, so right now, okay, let me explain to you what sort of phase we are right now in. We're in the phase of certain exchanges wanting to list Bone, but not being 100% sure. We're not even talking about the big ones, just medium or small ones, and you know, hosting all these polls, all these voting polls, where, you know, they put out a few tokens. They're like, hey, who do you want to see listed? And then we start all voting. Most of the times, Bone wins. Sometimes it can, you know, not get the majority, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, we're not always going to be 100% you know, better than everything, because we don't know what the other tokens are doing, based on the fact that maybe they have a whole army supporting that specific voting you know, poll, and we are not really supporting that specific you know, voting poll. So at the end of the day, we are in a phase where we're just testing things out. Exchanges can be a little bit skeptical, but they're still giving Bone a chance. Others are listing it straight away because they're like, hey, you know, this is silly. We shouldn't even be thinking about it. We've got SHIBARIUM on the way. It's already in beta, so everything is coming out. And once it comes out, we'd rather be out there, you know, grabbing the big market share, and everybody going on our exchange and absolutely loading up on Bone before anybody in our country, for example, decides to list Bone, and then we're screwed because we're going to have to share the market share. So I can tell you right now that we are in a phase of, as I said, exchanges being a little bit confused, some of them. This is why they're holding these you know, voting systems and these competitions, and seeing what the interest is, if the interest really lays there. And that's absolutely fine. That happens a lot of the times. But I can tell you now about the future of Bone. Okay, now have a little think about it. SHIBARIUM comes out, revolutionizes the whole crypto space. Okay, pretty much everyone is talking about it. All the projects are jumping on it. We've got the whole crypto world, you know, begging to work on it, making it known to everyone. It's hashtagging everywhere. It's being spread everywhere. And okay, mark my words right now, we see our prices going up, and all the exchanges are jumping in and grabbing Bone. They're not doing any voting. They don't even have time to do voting. Everybody's trying to list Bone. And at this point, you know, it's the power is in our hands, whether we even want to be listed on this exchange, whether it's even legit for us, if it's even good for us. This is how far we're going. Okay, and this is no joke. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you right now that what we are seeing and how we're looking pre-Shibarium is completely different to post-Shibarium in terms of listings. Completely different. Obviously, other aspects as well, but listings, guys, forget about the exchange. Exchanges are going to be begging, and I'm not going to be making, you know, like a separate video talking about 2-3 random exchanges listing us and being all happy about it. In the future, I probably won't even be making any videos because there will be hundreds of exchanges going in every week. So how can I cover every single one? And they won't even, you know, make such a big announcement because they want to make it so quick that some of them won't even say a word. They'll just automatically have Bone because that will be the essential thing. That's, you know, it's like going into a supermarket and not seeing Coca-Cola. How can you not have it? Regardless of whether you're the most healthy supermarket out there, you need Coca-Cola. There is no other way around it. So this is what's going on with the listings, and it's a very interesting factor. You know, I'm seeing all these little voting polls that the exchanges are conducting. They're like, oh my god, you know, is the interest there? Blah blah blah. And sometimes, you know, I wish I could even get into contact with them and explain to them as well. And if there are any workers in the exchange from any of these crypto exchanges watching my videos, my message here is very simple. I mean, stop looking at the interest right now. Look at the potential interest of the future. Look at how investors invest into businesses. I mean, investors invest millions and billions into businesses that are making a loss. Why? Because they see the long-term value in a business, not based on the present day. Because if you look at the present figures, then nobody should even be listing Bone because they're not that impressive. I mean, yeah, we peaked at $2 at some point, but who cares? That's not even that much, if you get what I mean. Okay, so everybody should see the long-term picture, and this is why the wallets here are growing. This is why it's always in progress, and this is why it makes us so different to any other thing. I mean, if everybody wanted, you know, just to look at the numbers, and look at Pepe. Pepe did amazingly well. I mean, look at how much it produced so quickly. Look at, for example, you know, as well, PawSwap did so well at the beginning. But, you know, they all kind of went down. They went down. And I'm specifically even Pepe, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, well, you know, yes, we see the hype. We see maybe some exchanges running in, trying to list it. But what is the utility behind it? What is the factor? There's nothing behind it, really, you know. And I know some of you might argue that Shiba Inu also has that, but Shiba Inu has been a lot, you know, around for a longer time now. It's going to have a great burning mechanism in the name of SHIBARIUM that's going to help it eliminate those zeros, so people see more potential to make money. And also the crazy mass adoption. I mean, guys, we are seeing in supermarkets, shops everywhere, restaurants, so much utility that is going to be bringing. That is what I want to see. I need this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so when we talk about Bone specifically and how the exchanges look at it, some have realized, others haven't realized. They want more volume. Fine, they want more volume, we'll give them more volume. You will see after SHIBARIUM comes out, the amount of projects are going to be driving the volume up like no tomorrow. Price is going to be skyrocketing, and they're going to be lining up, running and trying to get it as quickly as they can. You know, we'll be playing a game of hot potatoes. And what I've always said about SHIBARIUM, which is very interesting, is that the hype that was built around it, oh my god, we're literally standing, you know, like we're about to get a new iPhone and into an Apple store. We're all standing outside, and on the day of the release, all the media comes there. Everybody's so happy. Everybody's trying to rush into the shop. First ones to buy it, resell it at crazy prices. This is what you are going to see with Bone. This is the type of motivation that you will see, the type of movements, action, transaction, everything. So I am so glad that I am part of this type of you know, ecosystem, this type of community that is so positive. Anywhere I go, everybody's like, wow, you know, Bone is so good. We've never speaking about Bone going down. We're just saying, you know, how far is it going to go? And some people, you know, are called fudders for just saying that it's going to go to $10. And $10 is still a crazy return. Guys, I have bought most of my Bone at 0.3, so you can just imagine how much I'm going to be making, even if it goes to $10. So think about $100. Think about it going to $1,000. That is how far it could could be going. And stop worrying, stop panicking. You have my word, you have my assurance, and I am also in contact with a lot of strong investors out there with big holders, and they are all very positive about it. So as of now, let's keep going, let's keep pushing, let's see where it's going, because this is only going to go to great spots, and it's going to take us all the way to the moon. Most of you have probably never even made money from cryptos. I'm saying considerable amount of money, not just a little bit, but considerable amount of percentages. Most of you missed out on the Shiba Inu bull run. Well, here it is, your second round, second opportunity. What else do you want? Simple as that. You know, I'm a YouTuber that dedicates pretty much every single day to make videos for you guys, to keep you optimistic, to give you the most and the best returns, the most exclusive information, and here it is all for you. So don't forget to turn your notifications bell on. Please subscribe. Also, as I've always said, use that comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts. You must let me know down below. Okay, so as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.